on 2K Sports, you'll see Minnesota. Tip-off goes to Minnesota. All right, all fueled up and ready to go. On the court, Johnson. Garnett out there with Cassell. And it's Hassel in at the 2 spot.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
And so Cassell nails both of them.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
Bryant has the open look. Sprewell grabs the miss.
And just because you can make it from outside doesn't mean you need to live there.
Not that far out anyway, Greg. I mean, he can work for a better shot than that.
Cranes it from beyond the arc.
And he came off that screen, and the D just didn't get over the top of it.
Yep, weren't there in time enough to challenge, Greg. And when that's the case, you can mark those up for him.
Now here's Frazier. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Well, Merry Christmas. I mean, that was a freebie.
Chicago on defense. It's a 3-point game. Johnson the screen. Here's Cassell. They get the rebound. And here we go. It's Curry running it up the court. Shot by Frazier, no good.
That's terrific defense right there to prevent from converting in close.
Hassel, the pass to Cassell. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. And another 3 for Minnesota.
And it looks like he might just be on his A game today, Clark.
They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, that's right. Kevin, the offense has basically been running in place.
They got to get going. Now here's Kobe. Back to Frazier. Ring shot on the way. Here's Jordan. And the layup falls.
You know, huge height advantage there. But because of the great body control, he's able to cancel it out.
Agreed. The body control essential in that situation. I mean, if you're giving up a bunch of height, then you better be able to manufacture things in the air.
Now here's Frazier. Another miss by Frazier.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter.
Garnett, the screen, Cassell, and it's sent back by Kobe. Outside Curry. Shoots the 3. Garnett grabs the board.
Boy, but he was close, Kevin, to making the defense pay for lackadaisical coverage there.
Yeah, you may not be as lucky next time down if you're the defense. You cannot allow him to get those kinds of looks.
Now, here is Elijah. Outside for Jordan. The pass to Frazier. That's good, and it's Bryant with the assist. Frazier's got 5.
A good open look, and he splashes home the 3.
Minnesota in the lead. Let's go quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
Guys, I had a chance to catch up with the Minnesota Timberwolves head coach. We discussed their defensive strategy going up against Kobe Bryant. He said, well, he probably has the best footwork of any player in the game. You can't give him any room in his jump shot, but when he's got all those fakes, it's so tough. Guys, he said he knows Kobe is going to get his points. They just want to try to limit his efficiency out there. Guess we'll see how they do.
All right, Doris, thanks. The rim run.
Just a remarkable jam. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now.
That's straight up Showtime stuff right there, baby. Major highlight reel material.
Cassell against Curry. Tipped away. That'll be Minnesota as it goes out of bounds. Timberwolves retain possession. Garnett, the screen. Clock at 6. Throws it up high. But they get it back. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot before second violation. Chicago trailing here. Outside, Kobe feeds to Elijah. Outside, Curry. Pass to Frazier. He dishes it to Elijah. And that one is hammered home.
And not a guy known for style points when it comes to throwing one down, but every once in a while, Kevin.
Greg, why don't we see more dunks like that from him? He's certainly got the size for it.
Yeah, I think it comes down to the fact he lacks a little dexterity and even creativity to be an elite finisher.
Here's Sprewell after Chicago picking up a basket just moments ago. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Cassell. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
And if they know what's good for him, that's the way they'll defend against him every time he takes the ball into three-point territory.
And you're right there, Clark, because anything less than lockdown defense on him is going to result in a trip. Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
Bulls shooting their initial free throws of the game right here. And so Jordan nails both of them. Timberwolves trail by 3. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time getting the lid off the basket so far.
Pass to Cassell. Launches it. Uncovered. Sprewell, that's good. 10 points for him. Here's Curry. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. Inside, here's Olajuwon. A great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
Cassell kicks to Garnett. Johnson against Olajuwon. Hassel, the pass to Cassell. Shot clock at 5. From the low block, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Curry. Bird, he's checked in for Chicago. The Timberwolves making a switch here. Here's Cassell, and he hits it just before the shot clock expires.
They ran that inbounds play perfectly there to get the quick hitter.
And the first time out of the game called for Chicago. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group. Davis is checked in for Olajuwon. Durant comes in for Kobe. Harris is checked in for Jordan. And Iverson's subbed in for Frazier. Here's Iverson. To the paint. Here's Davis. And he throws it down hard with one hand.
Tell you what, he's not an easy guy to stop when he's got his sight on the rim.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
Did he just go chop chop there with that one hand tomahawk slam?
Timberwolves trail by 3. Garnett, the screen. Cassell kicks to Garnett. Can't capitalize on the good pick.
Good pick, but he just couldn't make it count.
Yeah, nice job of setting the screen by his teammate there. I'm sure he appreciated it.
That drops.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
Here's Sprewell. 10 points for him. Down low. And there's the call by the official. They'll count the basket here following the goaltending call.
He got there late, but you do have to like the aggressiveness to go after the block. But that one's going to count.
The dish now to Durant. On the wing, Harris. Trying to find Davis. He's got it now. Outside Durant. Ferries it down low.
So far, so good for them at the offensive end here in the early going.
He had a great field goal percentage to start, exactly what they were hoping for.
Now here's Garnett. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. To the wing right side. Shot clock at 6. Fires at the elbow. The shot no good. And Chicago will go the other way with the ball. Left side Harris. Outside Durant. Another three for Chicago.
And they are shooting the lights out from distance here early.
How do you stop this? I mean, it seems like they can't miss.
Here's Sprewell. There's the screen. Hoiberg passes to Garnett. And he connects on the jumper. The screen did the trick. Garnett's got his first points of the game.
Great job of utilizing that screen and finding space to knock down the jumper. Good basketball.
And it's slammed in by Davis.
Boy, he threw out some punishment with that two-hand throwdown.
And Clark, now's the time to do it. Continue to attack that rim.
To the inside. Here's Trent. And too long on the shot. The Bulls leading by 9. Bird outside. And Harris wide open. He shoots. Good. And it's Bird picking up the assist.
You know, it's really hard not to notice the difference in the passing of these two teams today.
It's a stark discrepancy when you look at the assist columns and you see that difference as far as the fluidity in their respective offenses.
He has been fantastic this quarter, guys. It's just the kind of effort they need if they're going to continue to trim the lead.
Anthony Davis again. Davis has got 6.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Yeah, too many easy buckets coming from inside, and I think he wants to make that a point of emphasis.
I would certainly think so. I mean, if they keep giving up those kinds of easy looks inside, they'll be in big trouble.
And the Timberwolves call time. Chicago making a switch here. Cousins is checked in. Iverson against Cassell. And the rejection by Cousins. And here's the fast break. Durant leading the way. Iverson with the bucket. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Bulls.
Well, in the first half of play, they're closing out aggressively, blocking shots. A key indicator of their activity on the defensive side.
You know, another factor in their offense so far has been their ability to convert and score off turnovers.
Jackson's shot is good.
That is some real serious dime dropping there. Exquisite assist.
The Bulls leading by 11. Iverson kicks to Durant. Screen by Cousins. Here's Davis. It's hauled in by Trent.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Yeah, the half and half balls are going their way, and that's really a function of effort and intensity. You know, the ball doesn't discriminate. Whoever goes and gets it, that's who owns it.
Following the 3 by Minnesota. Misses the layup. And there's the call on Mr. Perfect. That is his first foul of the game. Cassell against Iverson. Cassell the pass to Manson. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play chance here. And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here. The Bulls leading by 6. Durant dishes to Iverson. And it's Davis at the elbow. Unloads. Out of hand on it. Cassell against Harris. Pass to Hoiberg. And the pass to Zerbiak. Shot clock at 5. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. A chance at a 2 for 1 if they want it.
If I'm them, I try it.
Davis kicks to Durant. Dives for it. Out of bounds. Minnesota takes possession. Timberwolves trail by 6. Cassell the pass to Hoiberg. Iverson against Cassell. 23 seconds left in the first quarter. Pass to Trent. Clock at 4. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it, Greg. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the official.
And he makes both free throws. The Bulls leading by 4. Curry with it. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. They need this one. He lays it in. And the Bulls lead by 6.
Huge hole in the defense that possession. He didn't waste any time cutting through.
Oh, we've seen some great shots in the first quarter. No shortage of offense. Bulls lead by 6. From the United Center in Chicago. Back in a moment. And now the second quarter. Guys, what's your take on the Bulls so far?
Just the start they're looking for in this game. Solid offensively through the first.
Very crisp and sharp. Not much stagnation at all on offense.
Chicago with the ball. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. On the court for the Timberwolves as our second quarter is underway. Garnett out there with Johnson. Then it's Cassell, and it's Serbiak in at the 3, the small forward.
Now, nice work there to contest the finish inside.
You know, they got the shot they wanted, but his defense, I mean, deterred them from those plans.
Here's Serbiak. He feeds it to Garnett. The Timberwolves shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game. Free throw drops for Garnett. Bird, he's checked in for Pippen. Both free throws good from Kevin Garnett. And so here in Chicago, they lead by 4. Ryan in the post. He's against Garnett. And fouled as he went up to the dunk. Good aggressive move, and he'll shoot 2.
He gets right to the rim, but the defense there to deter him.
I really like that he didn't shy away from the contact at all. I mean, he was determined to get to the basket, no matter who was offering the resistance.
Timberwolves trail by 6. To the middle, here's Johnson. Olajuwon with the block, and they're able to recover. Such a wide open look. He's got 15.
You know, there's no better sign of how efficiently a team is operating than their assist numbers. And theirs are fantastic.
Just beautiful when they play the game like this.
And Minnesota has possession following the miss by Kobe Bryant. Passes it to Sprewell. Johnson with a screen on Olajuwon. And Steph Curry with the foul.
And that's foul number 2. And maybe you don't sit him at this point, but you really have to be careful to not pick up another before half.
Bulls on D. 4-point game. Pass to Cassell. And it's off from 3-point range. Cassell's gotten just 1 of 6 shots to fall here. Curry against Cassell. Curry kicks to Bird. To the paint. Here's Olajuwon, and a strong finish with 2 hands.
Ooh, that's as forceful a finish as you're ever going to see out of this guy.
Well, gee, it adds now to their lead in spectacular fashion.
And, you know, that lead's only going to grow if they're not prepared to defend a little more staunchly than that.
Offensive rebound. And that's going to be too many steps. That's the whistle on the travel. Frazier, he's checked in for Chicago. The Bulls leading by 6. Cannot hit. The Timberwolves go the other way with it. The pass to Cassell. Goes up on the wing. And that's good off the glass that time. Cassell's got 6.
The entire defense was frozen foot. Nobody picked up the shooter, Kevin.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the defense.
Greg, no problem for me with that call. I mean, he was still sliding right there.
Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Frazier dishes to Bird. 5 on the clock. From outside the arc. But they'll get another chance. Here's Olajuwon. Got it for his 4th field goal of the game on just 5 shots.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
That's right. 5 of their last 6 makes were on the interior. They've established their inside presence.
Here's Sprewell. He's got 15. And then Johnson with the dunk.
And that's how it's done. I mean, find that hole in the D and then go hard to the rack.
Maybe that hole was a little bigger than it should have been.
Well, it was. I mean, a tight game like this one, you'd think they'd have a little more energy at the defensive end than that.
Deflects the pass. And here's the fast break. Jordan leading the way. Bird kicks to Kobe. Great play by Bird to set it up. That's 7 points for Kobe Bryant. Minnesota calls timeout.
Yeah, saw some things that just weren't working for them and wants to make some adjustments.
Yeah, and no reason to wait around to do that, Greg. I mean, might as well make those adjustments right away.
Chicago making some changes. Davis is checked in for Elijah. And Iverson's subbed in for Larry Bird. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Pass to Sprewell. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Here's Cassell. And it's Chicago with the rebound. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game.
It's been a real difficult game for him offensively, and it's cost him. The number of points they've scored in the paint already today is pretty eye-opening.
It really is, Clark. The defenders need to do a better job of closing those lanes to the hoop.
And there's the defensive 3-second call. And this is his second trip to the line in the game.
I like that.
And the technical free throw is good.
Here in the second quarter, they've made all of their shots from the foul line. And that's a must-do when you're down.
Fires the 3. Rebound by Kobe.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far. The first one falls.
Kobe's given him lots of trouble. He has 8 points, and he's rejected a shot over the course of the game, too.
And it easily could have been more. He's played an effective game at that end of the floor.
Madsen, he's checked in for Johnson. Cassell against Jordan. And it's Allen Iverson with the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. Here's Sprewell. Frazier covering. Passes it to Hess. Here's Garnett. And off the front iron, and in it goes. Garnett's got 4 points in the quarter.
Just couldn't get a hand in the face on that one.
That's using what you got. He's got a height advantage, put it to good use there, and got himself a clean look.
Now here's Frazier. He has 7.
That's his first personal foul, 14 foul.
Iverson outside. Good. Great play set up by Frazier. 8 points for Iverson.
And really, it looks like he may just try to take this thing over on his own and really build that lead.
And it's Jordan with the jam.
Wow, the floor just really opened up for him on that possession.
Yeah, I mean, I'm all for good offense, but that was just a terrible reaction from the defense.
Jordan against Cassell. Pass to Madsen. Right wing. Here's Sprewell. Knocks down the 3 ball. He's got 18.
Now he's starting to pick up from what he accomplished in the first quarter, where he made 3 of his 3-pointers.
Oh, yeah. I mean, just beautiful.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now.
Clark, there is a swagger out here on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
That's right.
I tell you what, it's the love to go up and jam like that. And the shooting has really been there for him today, but he may have to take it upon himself to continue to carry this team and try and get out of this hole.
And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession. Chicago calls timeout. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
Here's what Chicago's going with right now. Olajuwon's checked in for Davis, and it's Bird in for Kobe. The feed to Garnett. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up. These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. The first free throw is good. And both free throws good from Garnett.
Garnett having a good one. He's got 8 points, and 4 of his points have come at the foul line. He's made the most of those opportunities.
And you can't undervalue the importance of that. Many times a game comes down to which team wins the free throw battle.
Now here's Frazier. He has 7. Just 5 to shoot. With the shot. And it's Bird missing. Timberwolves trail by 8. Now the pass to Madsen. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Madsen's got 6. They've been doing a great job of sharing the ball.
Excellent. I'll tell you what, he's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Absolutely insane. With that dunk.
Well, now they're starting to rub it in, aren't they? Have build up a lead, and here we go, folks. It's showtime.
That was a Kodak moment right there. The more plays they make like that, the more they'll have these guys on the ropes.
Here's Hoiberg down low. And it will go, and the Bulls' lead is cut down now to just 7 on the basket from Madsen.
And a sharp pass to set up that high percentage shot in close.
Frazier outside. And Jordan has it in the corner. Back to Olajuwon. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Here's Hassel. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot. The Bulls leading by 5. Now Frazier. 10 points for him. And he bangs it home with one hand. Here he comes, and there he goes.
Look at him punish that.
Check out the fellas. Check out his teammates over on the bench. So they are going crazy.
Here's Serbiak. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. Hoiberg, good. And so here is Chicago. Iverson right side. Outside for Jordan. And here's Bird for 3. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Jordan.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
Out to the right wing. Pass to Serbiak. Here's Hoiberg. He has 5. 4 on the clock. Down low. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. The line, Minnesota to the middle. Here's Trent. Got a piece of it. And so it looks like the Timberwolves will retain possession here. Some changes for Chicago. Pippen comes in for Frazier. And Curry subbed in for Allen Iverson. And here is Serbia. Pass to Trent. Shot from 12. Nice jump shot. Good. 6 points for him.
An excellent display of passing out there, fellas. I mean, 8 of their last 10 points have been assisted on.
And they just keep finding the open man.
Now here's Curry. Bird outside. And 3 from Jordan. Another 3 for Chicago.
And started hot, and he's only gotten hotter.
Here's Serbia. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game.
You know, 9 times out of 10, he's going to knock that one down. He'll spray that one on you.
Now here's Curry. 1:49 left in the first half. Bird can't get that one to fall.
Well, I think the defense got lucky right there. I mean, he's going to make a lot more of those than he misses when he's got that much room.
Here's Serbiak.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Yeah, he was 1 step late that time, Greg.
For Minnesota, they have gone 9 of 10 from the line, so making the most of their chances.
They've been on fire from the free throw line, and that efficiency has really propelled them forward.
And Chicago has possession. They lead by 7. Right side Curry. From downtown, Minnesota with the rebound. Madsen's got 3 rebounds now in this one. Shoots from the right block. The shot by Hassel is no good. The Bulls leading by 7. Outside Jordan. Fires at the elbow. And he can't bank that one in. Trent passes to Hoiberg. Here's Trent, guarded by Jordan. Here's Serbiak. An amazing finish with a hand right in his face.
Ooh, tough layup with a guy right on him. He can be a hard player to handle at times.
Here's Hoiberg, guarded by Pippen. Hoiberg passes to Serbiak. Happy to see that one go in for his second make in 5 attempts.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Stolen away. And now Minnesota on the fast break, and he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Great ball movement.
Now here's Curry. It'll count. And released it in time, but it's off them. And the first half comes to a conclusion.
Hey guys. Yes, I am the son. And I'm sorry that I have not made my career videos. I'm sorry about that because well, as you can see,
we have a close ball game on our hands as we get set for the second half of basketball. Brian is out there with Frazier. Then it's Elijah. Then it's Jordan. And it's Curry in at the point. And that's the group for Fred Hoiberg as we begin the second half. It's his first trip to the line. And he knocks down the first one. Stephen Curry hits them both. Timberwolves trail by 3. Here's Sprewell. The shot's good. Cassell making the play. Cassell's got 6 assists now in the game.
Nice move and finish. I think the halftime break really gave him a second win.
Now here's Curry. Curry with another miss. Inside. Here's Cassell. And he banks in the layup. Cassell's got 9 points.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
5 straight baskets, Greg, resulting from assists. They're playing as one unit out there.
Minnesota with the ball. It's a 1-point game. Garnett with it. He's picked up by Jordan. KG, that's good.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
10 straight points off assists. That's very impressive, and it also makes the game easy and fun to watch.
Now here's Bryant. He kicks it to Olajuwon. And a wide open look for Jordan. And again, Chicago. No good. Minnesota leading by 3. Great offensive performance they're putting on.
You see the benefit of knocking down baskets consecutively because it leads to the confidence growing and growing.
And guys, we call that the zone because that's where they are right now. They are in a zone, and I'm sure they feel unstoppable.
And it's Olajuwon missing.
Ugh, ugly start to the second half. They've missed their first 4. They've got to get on track.
Off his foot, and the refs whistling a kick ball. Chicago making a switch here. Davis is checked in. Timberwolves passing it around. Kicks it to Garnett. Fell time pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Garnett's got 4 points this quarter.
And he decides to go old school with the finger roll.
Back to Frazier. It's tipped. And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession.
And you can tell that pass just hung in the air for a long time.
Yeah, exactly. Long enough for him to get a hand on it and knock it out of play.
Now here's Curry. Clark, they've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a little bit of cottonmouth here. Dry spell for sure.
Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Here's Sprewell, guarded by Jordan. Passes it to Cassell. Fires the 3. It's hauled in by Frazier.
Even though he isn't having the best of game from the floor, it hasn't seemed to hurt. Solid on the one-hand throw down there.
You know, Clark, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Yep.
Yeah, and one reason why I just don't know that I've ever seen him miss a play like that.
The Bulls have been exceptional shooting free throws tonight, going 9 for 9.
And at the line last season, about 78% as a team. Pretty solid numbers.
Iverson's checked in for Steph Curry. Now here's Garnett. He's got 12. That's good. And the Timberwolves lead by 4.
These defenders look overmatched right now, especially inside.
Well, they've given up 10 of the last 12 points from close range. So I'd have to agree with your partner.
Here's Iverson. 8 points for him. Back to Frazier. And here's Kobe from the arc. Sprewell grabs the miss. Timberwolves leading by 4. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. This is his first free throw of the game. And the first one drops. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Greg, those are always tough to judge, but I think the official got that one right.
Timberwolves on defense. Since halftime, they've only allowed 5 points.
Yeah, he earned that one. I mean, taking the hit and still able to get that one to go down.
Incredible body control right there. Don't know how he was able to get that one to go. It sure was a thing of beauty to watch.
Bulls haven't made a mistake at the line yet. 10 of 10.
Jordan with a good game. He has 17 points, and he's managed to get 4 of his points by way of the free throw line.
And Clark, that might not make the highlight reel, but those are important points nonetheless.
Now here's Jordan. He's got 17. Shot by Frazier, no good. Here's Cassell. And yep, that's going to be a flagrant foul. Unnecessary contact.
And Kevin, that's a pretty dangerous play right there. I mean, I don't like to see a player put an opponent in harm's way as much as you just saw him do there. Glad they pinned a flagrant on him.
Yeah, you're right, Greg. The officials were all over it. They weren't going to let him off the hook that time. Bird, he's checked in for Iverson. Here's Cassell. No good on the quick three.
Boy, with an open look like that, he is so gifted. Man, you got to play better defense. Eventually, he's going to make you pay.
Yeah, you can see he's still in rhythm, even though he misses that one. Almost always deadly when he's that open.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Minnesota?
From mid-range, it's been a very nice game for them. I mean, they've been finding the bottom of the net a lot.
Yeah, Clark, the other thing that sticks out for me, the number of assists they've made over the course of this game.
That's good.
4 of their last 5 makes came off of a high-quality shot inside.
Textbook. Really, when you look at how they're playing, they are having their way down low.
Now here's Frazier. He's got 12.
Please go.
They get it back outside for Jordan. And Bird, here we go. No good off the front iron.
Boy, they were ready for him right there. I mean, totally collapsed the defense on him.
And the shot is good. Cassell's got 7 points for the quarter.
Shots are just flowing from him right now, having a really strong quarter.
Out to Kobe. No one near him. And the jumper is on the mark.
MJ finding his man right there.
Minnesota leading by 6.
So, like, half the game we play when you'll see the Cavaliers versus the Bulls. That's
Minnesota calls timeout.
Committing an awful lot of fouls, and most of them are unproductive. You don't want to let guys get easy layups. I understand that. But this could turn into a parade to the foul line.
Minnesota making a switch here.
But my career will be coming soon. He's back. I only did one. It was terrible.
Garnett with it.
But
He's got 12.
then I've been doing some work on my play.
Pass to Sprewell. The 3, and the shot is good. He has 29.
He's played an important role in their offense today, guys. Without him, they may not be in the league.
Yes.
Davis throws it down.
Tell you what, Kevin, they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
Clark, that deficit will go away quickly if he does.
And how about how he capped that one out? Almost like the 1-2 punch.
Now here's Jordan. He's got 17, and he didn't get quite enough under that one.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
Especially, Greg, when you're scoring the ball at a decent clip the way they have. I mean, they've done exactly what's necessary to take the lead.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over.
Yeah, maybe a change of the game plan right now, looking at some different sets because of the matchup.
Yeah, I agree with you because they're looking to tweak things to maybe get those matchups working in their favor.
Chicago going with an almost entirely new group. DeMarcus Cousins, he's checked in for Anthony Davis. Durant comes in for Michael Jordan. Pippen's checked in for Larry Bird. And Harris subbed in for Frazier. Hoiberg passes to Garnett. To the paint. It's stolen by Bryant. And here's the fast break. Bryant leading the way. And with that shot, the Timberwolves lead is cut to just 5 points on the basket from Harris.
That's how you make it happen, guys. Ball pressure and then a run-up.
And that's how you flip the script in terms of momentum right there. Nice job creating for the easy deuce.
And so here in Chicago, dishes it to Bryant. It's stolen. Here's Cassell. Here's Garnett. The shot is off. Durant with some nice D. Feeds it to Kobe. "13 feet away. And it's off the back rim. No good.
And being that close to the hoop, I thought he had enough room to finish that one.
Here's Cassell, and the rejection by Cousins. Oh, and a fast break for the Bulls.
Forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend. Take it to the hoop.
And how, Clark, brilliant throwdown.
Just exerting his authority on that play.
And it's slammed in by Garnett.
And Kevin, plays like that, really the reason they've got a nice lead right now. Just a great job on the glass.
And Greg, the jam and the follow gets their whole bench jumping. Clark, look at them. They are really into it.
Yeah, they sure are. And that's a little salt in the wound there. I mean, they take a miss and turn it into one of the plays of the game. That hurts.
Man, it's close, but, you know, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Yeah, and as quick as players are at this level, in this day and age, I mean, you've got to be perfect in your anticipation to draw the charge.
Hoiberg, that one falls coming off Johnson's feet. And it's a 9-point Timberwolves lead.
And that's his strong suit, the ability to find his way through the D and finish at the rim.
Pippen kicks to Cousins. Ball's not loose. There's the dish to Harris. Just 5 to shoot. And it's Kobe missing.
I'll tell you what, folks. I bet he won't miss that shot next time he takes it.
And Durant sends it back. Pippen dishes to Harris. He feeds it to Bryant. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Cutting into the lead with a huge one-hand throwdown.
That's how to get your team back into it.
Yes, sir.
I tell you what, guys, that might also put a little spark into those guys. And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
Some changes for Chicago. Olajuwon's checked in for Cousins. Jordan comes in for Kevin Durant. And Curry subbed in for Harris. Chicago calls timeout. going with an almost entirely new group. DeMarcus Cousins is checked in for Elijah. Leonard comes in for Kobe. Kevin Durant, he's checked in for Curry. And Harris subbed in for Jordan. Now here's Durant. He has 5. Back to Pippen. He dishes it to Cousins. And taken away by Johnson. The pass to Zerbiak. Pass to Madsen. From past the arc. Here's Johnson. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Johnson's got 7.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
And he's been passive today, but maybe that's what he needs to get him going, because for them to be successful, he's got to be a little more selfish.
Here's Durant, and he stuffs it. What a pass to set him up.
And one area where they haven't struggled has been transition.
Yeah, I think that may be their ticket out of the hole. Look for even more of those quick hitters.
Hoiberg, good. 9 points in the game so far.
And the interior D is really starting to be exposed here. How many layups have they gotten today?
Cousins, the pass to Harris. Good. And it's Cousins picking up the assist. And that's now 9 points for Mr. Perfect.
They're not as aggressive from the outside here. Maybe they should think about stretching the defense a little bit, like they did in the first half. I mean, stretching the defense makes it easier to score inside, too.
They're running. A pull-up. Again, Chicago.
Terrific job on both ends of that sequence. Very slick steal, and then excellent transition offense.
And really, it all stemmed from the aggressive defense. That's exactly what the doctor ordered.
Cassell against Pippen. 1:24 left in the third. 5 on the clock. Floats one, and the rejection by Pippen. Now Durant. 7 points in the game. Durant drawing the double team. Leonard attacking, and he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
And you can sense things now starting to tighten up. Their offense has become unstoppable.
And Greg, I'm not quite sure why it took them as long as it did to finally get things going, but as we always say, better late than never.
So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group. Olajuwon's checked in for Cousins. Bird comes in for Leonard. Jordan, he's checked in for Harris. And Allen Iverson is subbed in for Durant.
How about that fantastic finish and the aggressive move, too, Kevin?
Trying to send a message, Clark, with that slam, I think.
And I'm not sure if it was text or email, but he definitely threw that one down.
Now here's Johnson. 7 points in the game. Pass to Cassell. A high post shot, and it's Allen Iverson with the foul. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
Yeah, a bit over eager right there. Left his feet too early.
Yeah, and if you're already boxed out like he was, just back up. Because if you don't, you're going to get called for the over-the-back foul every time.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. Hassel's checked in. Hoiberg passes to Zerbiak. 18 feet away, and he knocks it down. 10 points for him.
And that shot was huge as they tried to stem the tide here and hang on to the lead.
Yeah, they had been watching it kind of melt away, but that basket could be what gets the momentum back in their favor.
And that does it for the 3rd quarter. Both teams clicking offensively as we approach the 4th quarter. Timberwolves lead by 4 from the United Center in Chicago. We get into the 4th quarter. Here's Hoiberg. So on the floor for Minnesota. Johnson is out there with Garnett. And it's Sprewell in at the 3 spot.
Wow, he is lighting it up here in the 2nd half.
Jordan kicks to Bryant. To the inside, Olajuwon. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Right back to the basics there, using the one-hand slam for that one.
Doesn't he make the basics look pretty exceptional?
Yeah, he does. They look sweet when he does it.
And he better stay with those basics because this game is still yet to be determined.
Hoiberg passes to Sprewell.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
No misses yet. Can't do much better than that, guys.
That one is off. Chicago calls timeout.
Yeah, saw some things that just weren't working for them and wants to make some adjustments.
Yeah, and no reason to wait around to do that, Greg. I mean, might as well make those adjustments right away.
Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
Well, Kevin, I was able to listen in on what the head coach of the Chicago Bulls was going over in his huddle. He told them to stick with what's worked to this point, saying, listen, they're giving us all the space we need inside. Let's take advantage of it. Keep working the ball inside the paint.
There's a check in for Chicago. Kobe against Garnett. Sprewell, the pass to Hassel. The feed to Johnson. Here's Hassel. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Sprewell. It's hauled in by Harris. And here we go. Fast break. Curry's got it. And Bryant slams it in.
And the road back into this game wasn't a short one, but they've managed to make it all the way back and tie this thing up.
And, Greg, I've got to admit to you, I mean, I did not think they were going to get all the way back. I thought they were done. They've shown some serious resilience and character to battle this far back.
Back to Olajuwon to take the lead. No good. Excellent D there by Johnson.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
And, Greg, we've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
That misses, so he splits the free throws.
Not an A-plus trip to the line, but he did get them the lead.
Bird kicks to Kobe. Left block shot on the way. The shot is off. So Minnesota will take it the other way. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Pass to Sprewell. Johnson to screen. Off the screen. Another shot. And there's the nice layup by Garnett. Garnett's got 19 points.
And he just big-boyed it right there. The height advantage he's got down low, really difficult for them to defend.
And then Olajuwon with the dunk.
And tired legs affect you at the defensive end first, and that's what we're seeing here.
You called it, Greg. As much offense as we saw early, we're seeing even more of it here late.
Here's Sprewell. Bird covering. Sprewell, the pass to Hoiberg. Nails the wide-open jump shot. And the Timberwolves lead by 3. Kicks it to Bird. In the corner, it's Harris. Back to Bird. Harris outside. Puts it up from 17. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
What a stellar outing in this one for Harris. He has 14 points, and he's picked up 6 points from behind the arc.
I love the rhythm his outside stroke has produced today.
Frazier, he's checked in for Chicago. The Timberwolves also with the sub. Cassell's checked in, and Harris drops them both.
We're seeing today what makes him one of the best free throw shooters among the league's big men. Beautiful stroke.
Here's Hassel to the paint. Here's Johnson. Some solid defense from Harris.
He's always going to have a difficult time finishing when the defense is in his face like that.
Over to the left wing. Curry dishes to Olajuwon. Harris kicks to Olajuwon. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good. He'll go to the line. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Bulls.
You know, with their fast break operating so efficiently, I mean, you can see why they've gone with it throughout the game.
Yeah, and the other thing they've done since the beginning of this game is score points off turnovers and in bunches.
That's good from Harris. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. There's the pass to Cassell. Looks for Garnett. He gets it to him. Johnson the screen. A floater. Garnett the pass to Cassell. Lets it go from the baseline and nails it. Cassell's got the game tied up here for the Timberwolves.
Wow, risky shot there size-wise, but the incredible skill that he possesses allows that one to go.
Well, the quick high release negated any height disadvantage he had right there.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Yeah, it's really been quite a contrast. I like the way they're attacking the middle and at their offensive end.
And the slam dunk by Johnson.
Make it two hands for safety. That's what they say, right,
Yeah,
Kevin?
that's right. You got it. And he was also safe with that dunk.
No reason not to be.
And guys, as he should be. Remove all doubt on that attack. And he's had an excellent performance overall from the field.
Here's Sprewell. Frazier covering. Garnett the screen. Cassell against Curry. Just 5 on the clock. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. In transition, here come the Bulls.
No, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
And the first one at the line is good. Chicago making a switch here. Jordan's checked in. And both free throws good for Curry. Here's Hassel. Pass to Cassell. Garnett with a screen on Curry. Cassell kicks to Garnett. The shot's good. Cassell making the play. 21 points for Garnett.
And they'll be counting on even more points from him. That's essential if they're going to pull this game out.
Frazier outside. Jordan, and he converts the layup. Jordan's got 19 points.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Cassell the pass to Garnett. And all around the rim that time before dropping in. 23 points in the game.
It's just what the doctor ordered here. Boy, have they needed him here in the fourth.
Yes, they have. He's made all 4 of his shots this quarter, Greg. Definitely looking to be a dangerous guy. He continues to struggle from the field. But luckily for him and his team, his teammates have been able to pick him up and get the job done.
Ryan against Johnson. And again, it's Minnesota converting.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense, Greg, has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
Dishes it to Olajuwon. Outside for Curry. Again, Curry missing.
The defense has nothing to worry about out there with him shooting. I mean, he can't dial it in from deep this half at all.
Now that's terrific defense at the rim. Got right in his path.
Talk about putting something extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, Clark, he's going to finish against the space.
I'm startled that he would even try something like that at this stage of the game.
He kicks to Frazier. Bulls moving the ball around and taken away by Johnson. Cassell the pass to Johnson. Cassell against Curry. Cassell gets the bucket.
I tell you what, you don't want to allow too many of those kinds of baskets with the game on the line.
This is when the defenders really have to protect the basket. You need to be in sync as a unit defensively. And he is starting to turn it on now after that slow start.
Take it from me.
Here's Sprewell. Frazier covering. Garnett the screen. Sprewell the pass to Garnett. 6 to shoot. Lets the 3 fly. Hakeem Olajuwon grabs the rebound. Olajuwon's got his 5th rebound in this one. And here is Curry. Inside. Olajuwon dishes to Kobe. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
First one falls for him. That one is no good.
And really, if not for the miss, they'd be sitting in a much better position.
Passes it to Cassell. And it's Garnett at the elbow. Bounces high off the rim and drops. Garnett's got it all tied up now for the Timberwolves. And Chicago has possession. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. And taken away by Johnson. Here's Cassell. Rebound by the Bulls. Takes a shot at the elbow. Curry can't get it to go.
He's been anything but his usual self this quarter. It's actually been ugly to see.
Olajuwon kicks to Kobe. Goes up again. And they're going to count the bucket and send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
What a huge boost he's giving them here. 4 or 5 in this 4th quarter has come up big.
And that one falls for Olajuwon.
When you're hot, you're hot. And that's certainly been the case for Hakeem Olajuwon. He's got 19 points and a block.
No idea we'd see a performance like this one today.
The only way to describe it in my vocabulary is dominance.
Kobe Bryant really making a difference.
He's in one heck of a groove with his scoring. They're going to talk it over and try to figure out how to slow him down.
Minnesota calls timeout. Let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, I was able to listen in on the Timberwolves head coach talking to his team. He made sure that everyone was on the same page and that the offense needed to run through Garnett. When coach addressed the guys in the huddle, his message was clear. Quote, he's who we want getting the bulk of the touches. He is who we want making our decisions. So coach waiting until the final stages to pull a few tricks out of his sleeve. Kevin, let's see if he's made a wise decision.
All right, Doris.
Went for the two-hander on that slam. That's where the weight room comes into play, Kevin.
I think some urgency from him there.
Man, I think he's sensing that this is a critical time in the game, fellas.
Frazier the pass to Durant. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Jordan. But they'll get another chance. Davis. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. Good on the first, and that will put them up by 2.
How about Anthony Davis in this one? He has 9 points, and he's added a steal to his stat line also.
You know what? The number is not huge, but he has been doing some valuable defensive work for them.
And the Timberwolves call timing. They're behind by 3. There's 1:38 left in the 4th quarter. And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not very careful there.
Really, it's about valuing the possession. It seems like he's trying to manufacture offense out there rather than just letting the play develop.
1:37 left in the 4th. Now here's Frazier. To the paint. Here's Harris. It's good for his 8th consecutive basket in only 8 tries. Wow.
This is a fantastic performance in this half. He didn't play as well in the first, but you just know with this guy, he's always ready to turn it around.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
.103 left in the fourth quarter. Frazier outside. Tries again. The rebound by Johnson. And so it's Minnesota with it. Three-pointer. Connects. A tremendous three to tie it up.
Boy, what a pressure bucket that was.
Greg, now that's coming through in the clutch.
35 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Stolen away. Here's Cassell. Johnson the screen. Here's Cassell. 5 to shoot. Feeds to Johnson. Money!
Kevin, they've still got a foul to give at this point.
Yeah, and strategy wouldn't be bad to use it if they need to.
You let them come all the way back anyway.
Chicago calls timeout. They're trailing by 2. There's 10 seconds left in the game. Guys, your thoughts?
You know what? You can go for the 3 to win or the 2 to tie. What's your choice in a situation like this, Clark?
Well, I don't think you set that decision in stone and anchor it in this timeout. You see how things play out. You're going to try to get a good, quick shot. And if it's a good 3 with a good shooter, let it fly. If it's something in the paint, then you take that. But it's about being a good, quick shot in this situation.
And the Timberwolves call time. They lead by 2. 3 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. And now we've got the intentional foul.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
Yeah, they have to extend the game. I mean, plain and simple. Use every second you can on the clock here.
They get the second one. Chicago calls timeout. They're losing by 3. Just 2 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
They need a 3 to tie, and they have enough time here to get a good look if they play their cards right. We'll see how they do.
A three-pointer would be huge right now.
Boy, a chance to tie it up with the game on the line. This is what we live for. I want to see what happens right here.
So it's Minnesota taking the W in a close one. They break the hearts of every fan in the building with a dramatic late victory.
And Kevin, this is the kind of win you have to take a ton of pride in. I mean, they battled with everything they had and came through when the pressure was at its highest.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, Clark Kellogg, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. Now it's time for the Jordan Player of the Game.
Hydrate and get ready. Turn the. I had an idea when we were going through the CBA, Mark, and you tell me if I'm wrong. How
how do you negotiate with people that own the system?
Right.
Right? The owners own the system, and I understood. Maurice, I understood the players represent the teams and all of the players. I understand what you're trying to get. I understand where you're trying to go. Until you get guaranteed contracts in the NFL, you'll always be playing second fiddle to these type of stories every single year this will occur because you're negotiating with the system of the NFL. These owners had a $25 million deal locked up in case the season wasn't going to be played when we were going through the lockout. So they're not really concerned about Joey Bosa. They're concerned about how it looks for the league if they give in to Joey Bosa.
Right.
Well, you know, we appreciate the time, right?
That's always a pleasure.
Mark, I love it,
Nice
man.
and heated
I
up.
love it. I'm so glad.
Good
I'm so glad you came. I've been looking forward to doing this
You
forever,
should have
man.
stuck around. We could have slapboxed or something.
I know.
I give you a play as long as he promises not to hit me. He hit me, I'll break like a piece of peanut.
Yes. Still to come. We got to talk about A-Rod, the farewell tour, and Angel Hardy.
Jamie Foxx here for Verizon. Did you know Verizon has more than 3 times the 4G LTE coverage of Sprint? And I'm Jamie Foxx for Sprint. Pretty much the same coverage as you Squint. You are not Jamie Foxx. Sprint is last nationally in 4G LTE coverage. Who's gonna know it? What about the left side of the country, huh? This part of Texas, California, New York, etc.
Don't get fooled by cut-rate networks. Get the best. And now get up to 4 free Samsung Galaxy phones, 4 lines, and 6...
Again, that was the right thought. She does need to take control of the net and try to get the lift for 2.
Co has been able to adapt to many different players, different partners. On the men's side, he's played with Shin and Lee Yong-dae, a 2-time Olympic medalist. Played with Yu Young-seong. On the mixed side, he's had 2 different partners.
Great attack down the middle, and that's very important in doubles. You want to separate your opponents and then go down the middle, and then they're guessing a little bit.
You know,
The musical journey.
Starting to play some really good tennis. Won the ATP title last month in Uma. Very comfortable again.
One of the great things Fabio Fognini has done for himself is marrying the U.S. Open champion from last year, Flavio Pennetta. That was back in June. And since then, he has been playing better.
Yeah, I think the injury...
I'm giving all kinds of credit to Flavio Pennetta.
I think you should, as you should. And I really think at the beginning of the year, when Fabio got that abdominal issue and was out for 7 weeks or so, I think that really hindered the start that he wanted to have, and he's just starting to get